my season.
YouTubers, stoners,
Exactly. Straight just smoking with them niggas. Like, nigga, we just blowing together. Like, you smoking, I'm smoking. The only thing is, you just not in front of me. But we smoking together. COVID. Right here, we over here at the San Pablo Casino. Trying to get some money, you feel me? Trying to put some dimes, some BVS flawless things, and these gold things. To really have them busting. You digs? These motherfuckers go, but they ain't really, you know. If I was standing to a nigga that got some BVS's, if he taller than me, I might be invisible. They ain't gonna see a nigga like me. But nigga, if he has some BVS shorter than me, I'll probably still be invisible, but probably not though. I'm taller.
So Vegas the only place who got the crap tables up in here.
They got the what? Crap tables?
Yeah.
Reno. Nevada. Has crap tables.
That shit was hella fun. I ain't gonna lie, I was fake hitting too.
You was hitting.
I started getting hit.
I was losing, you was hitting.
Every time I shoot, bro, it always be like that. I be hitting at first, and I just.
That's why you gotta
going down.
I'm like, shit, you didn't see. You gotta, when you put your money up, the winning money, you put $100. I always put $100 or $200 down. They give you my chips, and I play until I hit what I put down. Once I put that down, I put that money back in my pocket. I'm playing with the house money. Now, it don't work like that, because they want their money back. And they want you to go back in your pocket, so you can be like, well, if I made it up one time, make it up again. And nigga, once I'm going down, I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm out of here.
I know my limits. If I'm going down too far, I'm not picking nothing out.
But nigga, I went one time, nigga, like I said, when I went to the last spot y'all took us to, what was that called? The Grand Canyon, I believe, or Grand Lake or some shit like that. They had these color dice. It wasn't like dice that got the numbers, it had actual color on it. And you roll the color and they put the cards up and show the numbers. That shit was crazy to me, but I was hitting that shit. I was up 800. Nigga, I put 300 in the field, and I'm putting 400. I'm playing 400. Like I'm rolling with the dice dude that I'm about to hit on his phone. Nigga, I'm fucking this nigga rolling, and he not hitting. He about to roll. And then he's gonna ask, because he had his money like on a 6 and an 8 and some shit like that. He gonna ask, can he get his money up? And they said, yeah. And I'm like, I mean, he wasn't confident in his roll. So I'm like, shit, that's like you about to roll. You like, damn, nigga, I don't know if I want to hit I don't know if I want to roll this shit. Let me just get my money up, man.
Yeah, like, no bet.
Yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck? So when he rolled, guess what he rolled? 7. 7. Nigga, they just swipe. And I swear to you, I'm like, bro, I feel like that shit was like a fucking setup. Like, I feel like that shit was a setup. Like, them niggas probably paid that nigga to do that shit. That nigga probably worked there or some shit like that. Like, but that's the same thing. But y'all know what I mean. Like, that shit was like on some crazy, nanny ass shit. Like, I was looking at him like, I want to punch that nigga in his face. Like, I can't believe you fucking just did that shit. Like, nigga, I was up, nigga. I was about to hit their ass.
It ain't easy to just hit no 7 like that.
Nigga, he rolled that shit, and that shit was 7.
Good though. First couple times, you might get lucky. I be doing that shit back to back to back.
He rolled that shit, nigga. That was 7. I was like, damn, what the fuck, boy?
But he was the only one who hit. Once he hit that 7.
Nah, nigga, he crapped out. His point was like 4 or some shit like that. Something ridiculous. So no, his point, I think, was like 9. Cause I played the field and on him. So if he would have hit his 9, I would have won the 400 and I would have won double on the field, because both ways I was gonna be able to win on the field and win off of him. That's what I was going for. And I feel like the table, all that, everybody knew. And they set me up for that shit. Ugly, bruh. Shit ugly. I ready to push a nigga back. I was like, come on, mom, let's go. I had 400. I won only $400, and I didn't even know I won that. Like I would have played that shit if I knew I still had that shit. My mom cashed that shit out a long time ago before I was putting money in. I was winning just hundreds, and I was putting money in her pockets, and she went to go cash it out, and which she only had like those black chips that I did have. That's the like $800 black chips I did have. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was so fucking upset, bro. I was gonna hit their ass, and they fucking knew it. I was like, damn, if I'd have just been, I feel like if he just said, since he said that, I should have been on my game and been like, can I take my money back too? And they'd have been like, yeah. I'm like, okay, boop boop. And he rolled that 7, I'd have been like, damn. But if he would have rolled that 9, nigga, we probably won the. I would have came in the car like, nigga, we going to fucking Atlanta right now. That'd have been.